So I saw a few articles that caught my interest on social media, and I'm looking at what's happening in the Ukraine with these Africans, and it's a beautiful thing to know your nationality. I suppose that the majority of you so-called Negroes, as well as Hispanics, I'm gonna throw Hispanics in there too. You know your nationality, and you know there's a difference between us and the Africans. You know, physically, the Africans, the authentic Africans, that is, they look completely different from us. They're the texture and oiliness or moisture of their skin differs from ours. We have a rich, oily skin type, whereas they tend to be dry and hard and ashy. Not in all cases, but you know what I mean. Eyes are definitely different. A lot of the Africans, their eyes are bloodshot, bloodshot red. I don't know why that is, and I'm not saying that applies to all Africans, but I'm just making a point that clearly there's a difference in the two. And then mostly the spirit. So-called Negro men and women and children have a different spirit from Africans. And if you're wise in scripture, or you just have common sense, and you just know basic logic, you just clearly see there's a difference between us. There's a difference. And they tend to stay to their people, and we tend to try to be like them and mimic them. I was watching this video with these dudes uptown on, Conscious TV or Sonetta TV, and these guys are throwing little cheap shots at us every once in a while, and they claim they're going to try to get it together, and they're having a discussion on what they need to do to get it together. And I watch these guys fight and argue over beliefs. I mean, I think within the first 20 minutes of their stream, they were fighting with each other. They're not going to do a goddamn thing but just be black, so-called black in America, and hate it. And in certain cases, be poor and run scams on how to milk the finances from so-called Negroes right here in New York City, all over the world, or all over the world. They're not going to do a goddamn thing. And I guarantee you, if I questioned their nationalities, they would all have a different nationality from each other. If I asked them one by one, there were at least 7 to 6 people on that panel. If I asked them one by one, what's your nationality? You're starting the movement. You got to know your nationality. Every one of them would have gave me a different answer. I guarantee you that. Most High is not letting that garbage fly. They actually believe that they're going to make a home for themselves in America and different parts of the world. They really believe that. They don't think that there's a God and he's going to judge this world. Even in Islam, they teach an end is going to come. Even in Islam. But these idiots, they're just going to keep going in circles and thinking they're Egyptians, thinking they're Ethiopians, thinking that they're Africans. Don't know what tribe they're from. Don't know what language they should be speaking. And don't speak a different language. It's damn pathetic. But I want to show you something real quick. I'm not going to be long. I'm not going to be long at all, to tell you the truth. But it's just crazy the way these brothers think. It's just real crazy, man. Just real crazy. It don't make no sense to be that stupid too, man. But you know what? I can't really knock them, but so much because the people they're being the people in the world and outside of all of us, they've been told so much garbage and been ripped and have been ripped off so much. They don't know what to believe. They just keep getting ripped off.
Uh-oh.
So, it's no wonder that, people are so confused and they believe in so much nonsense. It's just, it's just not surprising at all, So, I'm not surprised at all, man, especially with those brothers, especially with them brothers. But check this out. It says, don't let reports of racist acts by the Ukrainians against Africans distract from what's at stake. Janice Armstrong. Distract what's at stake. I could give 2 SH about what's at stake. One, I know it's the judgment of the Most High. 2, I know that to a certain degree it's political and greed and a battle for power, or 2 parts of the world are jockeying for power. 3, they don't give a damn about us in America as well as the Ukraine. If they don't love or respect Africans, you better believe they don't love or respect us over here in this part of the world who are the true Israelites. Have brown skin just like Africans, but at the same time, they don't respect us as well. This is a reality we have to accept. This is a truth, one of many we have to accept. Kimberly St. Julian Vernon says, if you want to be mad at someone, check this out. If you want to be mad at someone, be mad at Russian President Vladimir Putin. It's his fault. And that's bull crap. I was going to say the other word. I was going to say it's bull, You know the word. They're just as responsible in this country as Vladimir Putin. Gas prices shouldn't be this high. It could have been the whole problem to a large extent. I'm not going to say completely, but to a larger extent could have been resolved had your president, Uncle Joe Biden, didn't kill, what was it, the Keystone, I believe it's pronounced, or that's entitled, a Keystone Pipeline, and drilling or fracking, whereas this country could produce its own oil or gas. I'm going to say oil, and wouldn't have to beg the Saudis for gas, or wouldn't have to beg the people of South America for gas. Gas can be produced right here, but it's all political. He's afraid of the backlash he will get, he being Joe Biden, from the Green New Deal radical left. Look at these guys all piled up and can't get on the train. Don't get me wrong, some Africans are Israelites. It's just a matter of who, But in most cases, you can tell. You can tell in most cases. It says African residents in Ukraine wait at the platform inside Lviv Railroad Station Sunday, February 27th, 2022, in Lviv, West Ukraine. Thousands of people massed at Lviv main train station on Sunday. I guess this is an update by March 7th. Says only Ukrainians, that's all. If you are black, you should walk. Imagine being told that and bombs are dropping on the other side of the country and you're trying to get out to go to Poland. Only Ukrainians, that's all. If you are black, you walk. That's what an official told an African woman in Ukraine who was trying to get on a bus to Poland as Russian troops invaded the nation last month. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Jessica Orakpo, who was from Nigeria, shared her experience in a video, which was posted on social media by civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump on Friday with the words, "Officials have to do more to ensure that all Ukrainian," again, it says officials have to do more to ensure that all Ukrainian residents receive an equal chance to leave. Ukrainians are only prioritizing their citizens. They put their citizens first. What the hell do you think is going to happen? I mean, what do you think is going to happen? She said once she was safely out of Ukraine. You better wait till you're out. You can imagine how that went over. After the video went viral, comments poured in with empathy, not just for her, but for other black and brown people encountering horrific racism while trying to escape Ukraine. Social media commenters said things like, "Shame on these Ukrainians. They are begging the world for help, and yet they are treating people like this. And amazing that even in a horrific situation, skin color is still a priority. Even in my own circle, I have friends and acquaintances. I've had friends and acquaintances wonder after they see ugliness like this on display, why they should care about a war on the other side of the world." And see, this is how stupid a lot of you so-called Negroes are. You talking about pray for them, send food for them, sing for them, send clothes for them. You should have that same energy toward the Haitian brothers and sisters every time an earthquake hit there. You should have that same energy. And if you don't believe what we believe and you don't want to be racist, America funds money to the fake Jews, the so-called Jews, and they bomb children and men and women every day. You should have that same energy toward them if you believe that the world is a rainbow and you just see through colorless glasses. You should have that same energy, but the news molds your minds. The news tells you how to think. The news tells you how to think. Like a lot of folks trying to make sense of this frightening time, I've been stalking the Twitter feed of West Philly's Kimberly St. Julian Vernon. The University of Pennsylvania history expert has become a social media sensation in her own right throughout this crisis. Who cares? The point is, it's none of our business. And it's judgment from the Most High. It's none of our business, and it's judgment from the Most High. You can't make all this up, man. Some people are just dumb as doorknobs. Dumb as doorknobs. Oh, boy, I tell you. Africans are racist towards us. Trust me. Africans are racist towards us. You better believe it. Detroit man preparing to fight in Ukraine. Look at this idiot. Look at this wind-up toy idiot. Look at this. Can you believe this? Better be careful with what I say. Better be careful, man. Definitely got to be careful. But look at this guy, man. Look at this guy. Let me see if I get this up. This is a good one right here, if I believe this. I don't want to lose it. I bet you I'll lose it. Oh man. Detroit man preparing to fight in Ukraine is March 8th. Oh man, let's wait. I can't open that up, but I'll come back to that one. But here's another one. There's actually the people over here. I guess they're waiting to board the train. That's what it looked like. Let me see. Let me see if I get that up. I don't know where people's minds is at, man. I don't. It's just odd how, people think. But I know what it is. People have become soft and stupid over the years. That's what it is. People have become really soft and dumb over the years. Their minds have just gotten weak, and they just soft, man, and don't think. That's what it comes down to. I can't get this open up. Does that open up? There you go. It's amazing how people think now. Check it out.
We're at the border of Medica in Poland. This is the separation that has been happening, whereas Ukrainians are treated better while the Africans aren't. We've been pushed, we've been shoved, we are denied access, and there's so many of us compared to the Ukrainians. Ukrainians get special treatment.
Now you got this brother from Detroit. I guarantee you he thinks he's African. But is he seeing this? Is he seeing this? So you would think in 2022, our people would be they would be under a whole different mindset, considering the George Floyd thing and all the evils of America, as well as just the Edomites alone. I got to say Edomites because these dudes would shut down my site. You know who the Edomites are, but you would think that a lot of the ways that our people think would be advanced, but nope, not at all. Still up.
Happening, whereas Ukrainians are treated better while the Africans aren't. We've been pushed, we've been shoved, we are denied access, and there's so many of us compared to the Ukrainians. Ukrainians get special treatment while the Africans are waiting outside in the cold in big herds. You get people from Congo all around here, a lot of Africans. You get Africans from Rwanda here. It's just a mess at the moment.
You can only blame yourselves. You can only blame yourselves, man, if you're that stupid, I'd have been out of there. I'd have been out of there so fast, man. Before a month ago, I'd have probably been out of there. I've been out of there a month ago, man. You couldn't keep me there. I understand some people you want to make a better life for yourselves, and you're doing things to make better lives for yourselves. I understand. I get it. I get it. But sometimes you have to have common sense too, man. You have to have common sense, and a lot of brothers and sisters, they have lost the ability to think. They've lost the ability to think properly. And to lose your faculties, especially spiritually, or how to think, you're playing a very dangerous game in these last days. You're playing with fire. But something on the brother's mind, man. I'm just thinking, man. It's just a lot of things is happening in the world today, and and you just got to think, man. You got to use common sense. You have to think and be able to use your mind, and unfortunately, a lot of our people, they don't know how to use their minds. But you got to know how to think, man. You can't be stupid today. And bottom line, it's coming to the point where, on a financial level, the middle class is going to be wiped out. There will be no more middle class after a while, and you'll be either rich or poor. They said like about 60, I think about 65% of people, they live paycheck to paycheck. That's serious. It's very serious. 60% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. And things are getting worse. Things are not getting better. Things are only getting worse. So to be, stupid and run to the enemy or just become wishy-washy in spirit, not going to get very far like that. You're not going to get very far like that at all. You have to be very wise, and you have to watch prophecies, and you have to walk in the spirit of the Most High. And I know a lot of brothers and sisters, they think it's about hate. It's not hate. It's just it's just a matter of realizing what's happening around you, man, and thinking that and understanding you have enemies. You have enemies. Bottom line, you have enemies, and you can't escape that reality. You can call it racism or hatred, but that's what it is, man. You have enemies, and nothing's going to change that. We in hell. And you got a lot of stupid people, and you got smart, stupid people too. Like these dudes uptown. They think they're Africans. They pushing this chemic garbage, and they think they're going to escape reality, But the Most High just have them playing their part. And they say a lot of slick stuff about us, man. It's all good, though.